Hello Twin Flames and welcome to your daily Twin Flame reading for Thursday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in some powerful decks of cards today to connect with the energy around the journey itself, the feminine and the masculine. And to bring in the messages, anything that you need to know today. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I am available right now. You can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Okay, let's connect then. So we're going to bring in the Journey to Union Oracle to connect with the journey itself. So what's the energy around the journey today? Okay, what's the energy around the journey? We've got one card. I also want to connect with any karmic situations today. So if your masculine is in a karmic situation or there's something that you may be going through karmically, what's being released or healed today? What's being released or healed? We've got one card on the floor as well. Now, an energy around the feminine, I'm going to bring in the Feminine Message Tarot. So what do you need to know today as a Divine Feminine? What message do the angels have for you? Got 2 cards, 3 cards coming out there. And we're going to bring in the Divine Masculine Message Tarot to get a message for the masculine themselves. So how are they feeling today and what are they experiencing? And then we're going to bring in the Moon and Stars Tarot by Jayne Wallace to bring in an energy. So an energy around the feminines today, jump straight out. We've got them jumping out there. We've got energy around the Divine Masculines today. What's the energy around the masculines today? One card and the energy around the connection. Energy around the connection. I'm also going to bring in an angel message as well with the Diana Cooper cards for the feminine, the masculine, the journey. So an energy around the Divine Feminine today. Anything we need to know. We've got 2 cards. Energy around the Divine Masculines today. Anything we need to know or be aware of. We've got 3 cards. And energy around the journey itself. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for the journey today? What do we need to know? Thank you, angels. Got 2 cards. Okay. So let's connect then and see what's going on. So I'm just going to pop these cards to one side. So the energy around the journey today is, it's just the ego rise above it. So whatever's going on today, whatever may be challenging you or triggering you or maybe getting you down, rise above it because this too shall pass. And it's just the ego. It's just the ego. The ego is a fear-based energy that edges the goodness out. So the ego, we all have one. We are a human being with an ego. We are spiritual beings having this human experience, but it's our job to overcome the ego. And the ego isn't a one-time thing. We are constantly connecting with it. So we have to choose every day to rise above it. Choose to look at the bigger picture. Choose to observe in a higher way. Choose to focus on love, not fear. Choose to respond with love, not fear. Choosing to operate in our higher selves. And when we do that, we're more patient. So the message for the Divine Feminine today is that you are learning right now what the true meaning of unconditional love and patience is. And love does not have conditions. Unconditional love does not have conditions. That means we can't force or make things to happen. We can't demand, because love does not demand its own way. Love is beautiful and love is feeling. It just is. And patience isn't about waiting around for them to come or looking at your clock or getting impatient or demanding. It's about being okay with where you are. It's about being in the energy of acceptance. It's about loving life. And when you do that, you feel more creative and more passionate about your goals and your dreams. So you might think your goal and your passion and your dream is to be with your twin. But this is about the things you do along the way to being with your twin, the things you're creative about, the way you enjoy helping others and being of service. Maybe you're creating something with your hands or with your mind and you're feeling excited about it. So feel creative today and passionate about your goals and doing you. And then you're going to feel excited about life. You're going to feel energized, motivated, and guess what? A message is on the way. So you may feel today and messages on the way. You feel like something's coming. And you understand that your masculine is learning to ask for what they want. So this is what they are going through today. They are learning to ask for what they want. So feminines, when you're busy working on your goals and dreams and you're feeling more passionate about your life, you are taking your energy back into you. And then the masculines start getting curious about you again, wondering what you're doing. They start checking you out on social media, and they learn to ask for what they want because they take the lead in the connection. They start reaching out to you again. They start moving things forward. And he's saying, I don't like being back and forth. I need to make a decision. And this is the energy they're in right now. They're working out what to do. I don't like being back and forth. I don't want to let you down. I don't want to be here with you 1 minute and back with a karmic partner the next. Or I don't want to be replying to you 1 minute and then ghosting you the next. I don't want to do that anymore. I need to make a decision. And I'm finally taking control of my life and making things happen. So your masculine is saying, I am learning to ask for what I want. I am taking control. I am becoming the magician. And I also realize that within the karmic situation, that I have outgrown that relationship. So this is a karmic card. I have outgrown the relationship with my karmic partner. I have outgrown the relationship I have with my boss or with my friends or my colleagues because I know I need to make changes. So the masculines are very clear that they've outgrown whatever they are currently in. This doesn't mean they've outgrown your relationship. They are growing into your relationship. It means they've outgrown the things they are currently in that are toxic to them and that they are struggling with. And a lot of the masculines are thinking about Christmas time. This is our last Christmas together. So again, you may be thinking, are they going to be with that person at Christmas time? Are they going to be there? And a lot of them are thinking about the children. They're thinking about family. And it's coming round quickly. You know, we're in August. We're nearly in September, if you think about it that way. So the masculines are thinking about, it's going to be our last Christmas now. And then I'm going to make the changes in the new year. They already want to be with you because they understand that there's someone else that could be out there for you. And they may be feeling a bit distraught about that, scared, worried, because they're worried that you're going to meet someone else. Is there someone else out there for you? Or are you going to move on? Because they are worried that you may not be waiting for them. And remember, it's not about waiting for them. It's about enjoying where you are. And when you're content in yourself as a divine feminine, you're not bothered about being with anyone else anyway, because you're loving life with you. You're enjoying being your own best friend. You're enjoying doing you. But this is the masculine saying to the karmic partner, there is someone else out there for you. Saying to their boss, there's someone else who can do the job better than me. Someone who can give more time and energy into the job. Someone else out there for you. There's someone else out there for you. So this is them coming to terms that their karmic partner will survive, they'll be okay. Because a lot of the times the masculines worry about what they're leaving behind and what's going to happen because they're not bad people. They do care. If they've been with that karmic partner for a long time, they want to make sure that karmic partner will be okay because they've got a heart, not because they're a nasty person. If they were a nasty, toxic person, you wouldn't want them in your life. So they are tying up loose ends and making sure everything is taken care of before they become free. So they understand that you could meet someone else and they are hoping that you don't do that because that gives them anxiety. But they also know that they have to do this at their own pace. So let's connect with the masculine energy then. We've got for the masculine energy judgment. So they want to take action, but they are also releasing and healing judgment. What will people think? What will my family and friends think of me? So they are releasing this judgment so they're able to take action and move towards the light. We've got light, we've got mercy, and we've got synchronicity for the masculines. So they're definitely seeing all the signs with the synchronicity card. All things happen in perfect timing. So your masculine is reminding you that this journey is in divine and perfect timing. There is no such thing as chance in our incredible universe. The coincidences and synchronicities are carefully orchestrated by your guides and angels, so recognize them as the hand of spirit. Rejoice when you notice them, for they are the angel message to you that you are on the right path. Start to expect them and look for them, and be aware that there is a divine reason behind them, and consider what the message or lesson is. Synchronicity is also a reminder to you that all things happen in divine timing. So you're being reminded that your journey is in divine timing. And the masculines are understanding this more and more, and they are starting to recognize what the signs and synchronicities are showing to them. And they are grateful to you for showing them mercy. And they are needing to be merciful with themselves. So develop the quality of mercy by forgiving yourself and forgiving everyone around you. And the masculines are doing that right now. They're forgiving themselves for all the things they feel they've done wrong and all the pain they've caused you, so they can see the good in themselves and the good in the situation. So give them the benefit of the doubt, Divine Feminine. Open up to compassion. But most of all, access the wisdom within you that recognizes the divine within them. When you temper your attitude to others with mercy, you offer them grace. So I feel this is your masculine asking for your mercy right now. Asking for your light, because you spread much light, joy and freedom just by being you. And you empower them and others to find the good in themselves. So when this card comes out, it means the angels of mercy are offering you a release from your pain or difficulties. So accept it graciously. Very beautiful. And then you operate in the light. So the masculine is saying to you, thank you for your mercy, Divine Feminine. Thank you for your forgiveness. Thank you for shining that beautiful light. Thank you, universe, for showing me the way through signs and synchronicities and power. The masculine is saying to you, your light is illuminating my darkness, my gloom, and it brings hope and inspiration into my life. So I feel the masculines are affirming today to you that they are in a miserable energy. They're feeling gloomy. They're in a darkness. And they are asking the angels to fill them with more light. And they are connecting with you to fill themselves with your light. Because your light contains spiritual information and knowledge. And these are keys to the universe and bringing love and passion and peace into the journey, as well as unlocking the wisdom within you. As your light becomes stronger and clearer, they will find more clarity and purpose. So when you radiate your light brightly as a divine feminine and you become that beacon, you remind your divine masculine that they have help and their help is available. Angel wisdom suggests that you ask the angels to ignite and strengthen your light and the flame within you. So what I'm really connecting with here is the masculine energy is saying, thank you for being merciful with me when I am going through my own pain. Thank you for lighting my way when I am in the gloomy weather and the darkness. And the gloomy weather is within their own life. And they are thanking the angels for showing them the way. So feminines, we've got communication. So you're learning to communicate through dreams, through telepathy, through your higher self. And you're educating yourself what this is. So the Page of Swords is about the delays in communication. And the Three of Wands is about progress. So what I'm really feeling here is there's progress being made in the other realms. So when you connect on the 5D, when you're able to communicate spiritually through telepathy and feelings and senses and emotions and the way you connect through signs, then you bring in an empowered change in the physical reality. And you do this through acceptance and through vulnerability. Look at this. So, your superhero powers right now are to open yourself up to what you're feeling and to accept what you're feeling and to be okay with it. And to be okay with the silent times, because you realize they are learning in these times. They're educating themselves. They're working out what to do. They're making decisions. They're working towards changes that lead to communication. So communication is on the way. So what I'm actually getting in this is 111. So if you're seeing 111, and we know that that's a number that says believe in the power of love, believe in the journey itself. I feel if you start seeing 111, 111, it's a sign of communication coming in, no matter what the delay, no matter what the block, no matter what the obstacle. Because in those delays, blocks and obstacles, you are both learning lessons that lead to radical change, that move you forward to take that leap of faith the right way. So remember, Divine Feminine, that your vulnerability is a strength. Only the brave and open-hearted dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable. For it requires courage to take down your walls and expose who you are. Your angel guidance is to become aware of your defense mechanisms, which keep you separate from others in the divine. So in other words, when you're feeling defensive and you're reacting to things, then you're separate from your twin. When you're open and honest and loving, you feel connected to your twin. So ask your angels to help you dissolve your masks and barriers so that your fragile true self can emerge like a butterfly from a cocoon. And this is also what the masculines are experiencing, because, they're wearing masks and they're wearing, these defense mechanisms and they've got these barriers up. and they're allowing now their true self to emerge like a butterfly from a cocoon. So again, you could see butterflies as a symbol of changes. The reward is freedom, love, and a sense of inner safety. So dare to be vulnerable and open. So what the angels are saying to you is, when you're being vulnerable and open, your rewards will be freedom. Your rewards will be love and a sense of inner safety. So in other words, you'll have your masculine's freedom, so they can be with you the right way, and you'll have their love, and they will give you the safety you've been seeking. So the answer is to accept yourself. Affirm, I accept myself and others as we are. So acceptance means unconditional love. The angels remind you to accept everyone exactly as they are, without judging, blaming, or wanting to change them. When you are totally accepting, you show mercy, and you bear no malice or pain towards anyone or anything. So in other words, when you forgive and you show mercy to your twin in that way, then you release all the blame, all the judgment, all the anger, all the things that you think are wrong with the connection. You start seeing how right they are about the connection because they grow your soul. Harmlessness through acceptance is a high state of being, and this is a difficult quality for humans to embrace, for it's a divine quality. Nevertheless, the angels are drawing it to your attention. So the angels are helping you to accept, helping you to be at peace with things and to not get triggered by things. You are also asked to accept yourself, because when you truly do so, you feel centered and confident, and your divine self is revealed. So remember, you are perfect for your twin. You are perfect for your journey just as you are. So the energy around the journey today is the Four of Cups, distraction. So you're being reminded at the beginning, it's just the ego rise above it. So anything that you're distracted by, which could be a karmic partner, it could be the masculine's vibration, it could be what someone else is saying to you about something, it could be a reading you watch that's negative. Anything that tries to knock you off your true path is just a distraction. It's just the ego. And it's the same with anything we go through where we get impatient or we get angry or frustrated or bored. It's just the ego rise above it. And the way we get through it is by focusing on serenity, focusing on peace, affirming, I am serene and still. And being honest with ourselves, being honest with what you're thinking and feeling, and understanding it in a higher way. So serenity, which is really about peace and harmony and faith, it bestows inner peace in you. It gives tranquility and calmness into your mind. So when you feel serene, you are your own person. For nothing and no one can bother you, upset you, or influence you. Anything that does, remember, is just the ego. So rise above it. You are like a calm, clear lake, beautiful and peaceful to be with. Your quiet radiance brings hope and support to those who come within your aura. You attract respect and love from others, for all are calmed by you. As you become deeply serene and still, you connect to the higher power of the universe, for divine guidance in your path in life becomes smooth and flowy. So quietly ask your angels to hold you in serenity. So this is about peace, about finding peace through meditation, through breath work, through going within, and being very honest with yourself and others, because angel wisdom reminds you that every thought, every word, every emotion you feel, every action you take is reflected in your aura. And when you are honest, your aura is crystal clear. Everyone knows where they stand with you. Everyone knows where they are with you and feels totally safe with you. The angels suggest that you look within you and purify any gloomy or murky thoughts and feelings. And when you are totally honest with yourself, you behave with integrity and you dare to be open, for there is nothing to hide. People respect and trust you. And as you radiate this light and power and resonance of honesty, people will respond to you with openness and honesty in their turn. So in other words, when you do you as a divine feminine, the masculines will follow. They will take the lead. They will follow through and be the person they've come here to be. So the message in the Divine Guidance book today is to bless everyone you meet. To bless everyone, because fear is the basis of relationship issues. When we go through fear, it causes problems because we think there's something wrong. So fear stems from concerns about the other person's power over you and the loss of your own power, your own will. Yet how could that happen, since you're an extension of God's own power? No one can seize what the Creator, what God has given to you. The antidote for this fear is to turn the energy around. Instead of worrying about what someone may take away from you, put your entire focus on giving blessings. You can do this by praying for the individual, sending love and energy and light to this person, affirming his or her happiness, or asking for angels to be stationed by their side. Today, bless everyone you meet, whether it's a passing stranger or someone you've known for a while. Notice any shifts within your relationships, and while the intent behind giving blessings isn't to change the other person, it's to accept the other person, you'll enjoy a healed energy as the wavelength of sharing and giving elevates your connection. So, bless everyone today. Bless your twin. Bless the karmic partner and the karmic situation, for everything is growing your soul. So angels, help me to remember today to direct my blessings and prayers to everyone I meet. Send me extra healing energy through me so I can send this to all of my relationships. I ask that each encounter I have bring gifts to everyone involved. Isn't that beautiful? So the message of this day is to feel blessed and to share that blessing with everyone else, to feel at peace with your journey. And I'm going to bring in a message of love using the soulmate love messages. So feminines, what do you want to say to your masculine today? What do you want to say to your masculine today? What do you want your masculine to know today? Here we go. Sometimes when I'm busy, I pause to think of you, and it's like a breath of fresh air. So you're saying to your masculine, you are constantly coming into my mind. You're constantly flowing through my thoughts. Even when I'm busy, I take a moment to think of you because we are one. So what do the masculines want to say back to you? What do the masculines want to respond to you today? Your beauty is so captivating that I forget to blink because I love you. Wow. I love you. And I feel this is the message between the twins today. I love you. The love is real. The love is true. So trust the love today. Trust that anything else that comes up is just the ego. Rise above it, accept it, and don't let it affect you by focusing on peace. And that's what you need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.